They passed a sweeping voting rights bill named after late civil rights icon Representative John Lewis. But every House Republican voted against it. Our D.C. correspondent Bofta Yimam joins us live now from Washington. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, Bofta. We do understand there was one more protest in D.C. prior to the vote. Update us. I guess begin there.
Well, I'll start with the protests. We know we've seen the Texas Democrats protesting. We've seen locals here protesting. And yes, it happened one more time before the vote yesterday. Dozens of voting rights advocates gathered in front of the White House, voicing their support for their bill while gathering in prayer. Now, the John Lewis Voting Rights Advancement Act would require states with recent histories of discrimination to get federal preclearance to change their voting laws. This directly addresses the Supreme Court's 2013 ruling in Shelby County versus Holder. That ruling gutted the preclearance system. The bottom line here, advocates say that was impactful in blocking voting restrictions in states with histories of racial discrimination. This year alone, we've reported examples of those restrictions passing state by state. And voting rights advocates hope passing the John Lewis Voting Rights Act will help strengthen up voting laws at the federal level to fight restrictive voting laws passed in Republican-led states. While yesterday is certainly a win in the House with a vote of 219 to 212, the measure faces an uphill battle in the Senate.
But I think the narrative has to be clear here, Congresswoman, is that these members have stayed the course. Yes. And out of that fight has come that provision on retrogression with the civil rights community, with us on judicial, with you. And that means that SB 7, even if it is enacted as a law, Section 2 under retrogression can claw it back. Yes. And it will be under the H.R. 4 House Judiciary Committee on to the United States Senate. That is the victory.
Little did we know when it would be finally passed here in the House that John would not be with us. But I do know that he is with us in spirit, and as Congresswoman Sewell said earlier, he's kind of looking down on us.
Certainly an emotional moment there. In many cases, by the way, the new bill would not apply to restrictive voting laws enacted since the 2013 ruling. But if signed into law with the For the People Act, many of those restrictions could be neutralized and possibly prevented from getting the green light again. So really looking at it as a duo versus a singular act. Shannon and Sharon?
Well, you know, Bofta, we know that Democrats have a razor-thin majority in the Senate, and they lack the 60 votes needed to overcome the filibuster. So talk a little bit more about the reasons why it would not pass.
Well, Senate Republicans, we know, have been working to pass restrictive voting laws in their own states, so they're really not likely to champion a bill that's focused on reversing their efforts or expanding voting rights. As for Senate Democrats, one provision in the John Lewis Voting Rights Act would ban many types of voter ID laws. That's at odds, though, with the proposal from Senator Joe Manchin, who has called for a voter ID standard like a utility bill, and he has been developing an alternative to the For the People Act that's more narrow. We have yet to see it in full, but that is something that is apparently in the works.
Well, maybe he should get after it. We'd like to see it. It's been a considerable amount of time, Bofta, from Senator Manchin there. But speaking of the For the People Act, where does that stand?
Right, and there's been so many different issues that we've talked about even on this show when you have infrastructure and so many things that have taken over that it has been hard for many folks to keep up. Where is it? Well, this past spring, House Democrats passed the For the People Act, which is focused on changing campaign finance, voting, and ethics laws. It also expands access, things like creating automatic voter registration and expanding early voting, making it easier, folks, right, to get to the polls. Senate Republicans, though, filibustered the voting rights legislation back in June. And the vote to advance an amended version of the bill split evenly along party lines. So it did not get the 60 votes needed. Republicans unanimously voted to block the bill. And we know nothing else will move forward, at least this week or for the next couple of weeks, as House members leave Washington and won't return until late September. Been a busy week, couple of weeks here in D.C., but that is the very latest on all things voting. Sharon and Shannon.
Well, we can't say they weren't working this week, Bofta. There's that, you know, so that's the good news. Thanks so much, live in D.C. Bofta Yimam. We'll check back in with you throughout the morning. I mean, we like them to work, Shannon. I mean, you know, this is what we keep saying. They're not doing enough work. They're not getting enough done. They're not doing this and that. But, you know, they're finally working, so, hey.
Yeah, but it's unfortunate that, you know, the Senate Republicans are saying that this John Lewis Voting Rights Act is basically unnecessary, and they said it's a power grab. They're not seeing, you know, I don't know, it's just, it's annoying, it's frustrating to see that, like, it's common sense of why this is needed, but they are clearly just worried about the votes and getting their people in office and saying it's not needed. What about the equality of the people? What about equal rights? This is what they were put in office to do, and it just seems like it's just unfortunate, this whole situation.
Yeah, it is, and as we look at some of the last images, really, the final years of his life, John Lewis, such a champion, but such a graceful man. Do you know how graceful John Lewis? You know, I got to interact with him. The beauty of being here in Georgia and Atlanta, I got to see and touch him up close, and he was always just a gracious man, not just to me, but to everyone, even those who opposed him, even those who opposed what he stood for. And so these very people who are uttering, and by the way, they don't believe what they're saying, they know it's necessary. And that's the more dangerous man and woman who just spew this stuff that they don't even believe, because there's people out there who actually then consume it and they believe it. But John Lewis would hug them and love on them and want to show them deference and respect. He just stood in the space he needed to stand in for all people. All people. And so it's very painful, I think, that these very people who rubbed shoulders with him, that they're doing this and perpetrating just such a lie. It's just shameful. It really is.
Yeah, we need more people in office that are like him, that believe in equality and fairness and are for the people and believe in a little good trouble once in a while, that believe that it doesn't matter about party line, it matters about what's right and what's wrong, and that's what he stood for. He reminds me of, you know, somebody's uncle or your grandpa hanging out with you. He's just so humble and so soft-spoken at times, but strong-spoken when needed to be. So, you know, I loved his demeanor and being in his presence, his aura, just takes the room. Yeah.
And before he lets that little child escape, he gives maybe a piece of hard candy and says, "Now go get in good necessary trouble." You know, that's John Lewis. He wants you to have the candy, but he wants you to be responsible and love your fellow man, love this country too. We miss him. We miss him.
Yeah, you're always going to get, when you go to his office, some candy and a lesson. He's going to teach you something before you leave. So you got that right.
That's right.